what up, y'all? So today we'll be going to the fish store. Which one exactly? I don't know. So before I go, I checked up on the baby angelfishes over here. It looks like they're starting to free swim. And you know what that means. The grind starts when they start free swimming. They're just piling up over there, dude. I don't know what's up with that. It's like dirt or something. It's like mulm or something. So yeah, they're starting to free swim already ish. Some of them over here, mostly these guys over here. The camera would focus. There we go. Some of them are starting to free swim, so that means I gotta do baby brine shrimp for them. In the meantime, I just go ahead and clean up this mess over here. You know, they're stuck on this stuff right here, and I don't want them to be stuck on it because I feel like it's broom bacteria and it might kill them. So I just suck up on this stuff, like the gunk, like that, and I just throw the gunk into my Home Depot bucket. It's like a waste container. It's like an all-around container. I love it. So yeah, I don't like the gunk in here, y'all, so I just get rid of all the gunk. Of course, I'm gonna get some babies, but the babies will survive. I've been doing this for a while. I think that I'm hurting the babies, but I'm not. Just make sure I don't take any babies with me. That's the one thing. Oh, there you go. See that junk? Yeah, that's the junk that's gonna kill your babies, y'all. I gotta get rid of it. I'm sure there's no babies in here. No babies in there. But yeah, I just take my time. I go through and pick out all the nasty stuff in here, and I do this every day, 7 days a week, for a whole month. Oh, I think the dirt got to this guy already. Nope, he's still alive. Alright, so I got rid of all the junk in here that their heads are attached to. So pretty much these baby angelfishes, they have this little filament that is attached to their head, and it's very sticky and attaches to whatever that their head is attached onto. So if they accidentally bump into those dirt mulm, then they will be attached to those dirt mulm, and sometimes the bacteria or the natural fungus that's on the mulm will infect them, and it will pretty much kill them. So my job here, since everything here is all artificial, I had to remove whatever dirt or mulm is in there so that it doesn't kill the babies. And as you can see now, the babies are much more active now because they're not attached to the mulm. They're not attached, and they're not held down by the dirt or whatever that they're attached to, so they're able to more freely swim now. I'm not sure if that's a dead one or not. Yeah, that's a dead one. See, this is what happens. This is what happens to... Oh, it disappeared. I was trying to show you guys. Oh, this guy right here. This guy right here. See that? That's a dead baby angelfish because the mulm and the dirt got to it and it died. And the more of these that it happens, the less survival rate you'll get. So you want to keep it as clean as you can. And I think they are just starting to free swim-ish now. Not completely normal, but they're getting their muscles in. And this is the natural dirt or mulm that was found inside the tank. I put clean water in there, but naturally it just does this, and it is something that we can't help with as breeders. So it's just something that's always gonna be there just because it's natural. Alright guys, so I'm outside PetSmart. I just got done shopping. I grabbed myself one of those glass canopy and the Top Fin brand sword plant. Like I said, I got this bottle here because I'm afraid of snails. During my haul here today for plants, I got this guy. This is a crypt from Pet World right here. It looks very nice. I do see that it has some hair algae growing on there, so I gotta be real careful. I'm gonna try to take them out as much as I can when I get home. Right here is the jungle valve. I got 2 of these guys. It's in here, and this is from the fish factory. So yeah, I'll be going home right now. I'm gonna be opening up these 2 glass canopy. I got these because I used to have these ugly ones these ugly top covers that's made from greenhouse materials. I had them, and then they just don't look good to me. You know what I mean? They just don't look good, and they just don't look good at me. And they cost about the same. With, you know, post-pandemic, everything's expensive, and I just don't like the look of it. You know, it looks dirty, it looks cheap, and it's the same price as these glass canopy. You know, like I would like buy one of these sheets, cut it, and the sheet would fit only just 1 tank. I'm like, why am I doing this? You know, I'm wasting $25 per tank per hood, and I'm gonna be getting ugly looking tops, and it's not even gonna be pretty, and it's the same price, and I have to work for it. So I'm like, dude, what's the point of me doing all that when I can just go ahead and buy one of these nice looking hood that's meant for an aquarium? You know, it just doesn't make sense to me. So I went ahead and get one of these for myself. So I'm gonna be installing it on here, and this one, it'll look very nice. I don't have one yet for this one over here. So the only thing that I need to work on for here is pretty much just to place this tab on here. This is the only work that I need to do. So I'm like, bro, if I'm gonna work, like, what's the point of me cutting out all those sheets and just, you know, having it look ugly in the end? You know, because my craftsmanship is okay, it's not the best, and it's not the worst, but to take your time out of the day and to have the sheets over here cut, and then it turns out my cutting tool is not good enough, and I have to go and get a better tool, and that tool is not gonna be able to cut through the thinnest slice of the board, and then because I'm too deep into, you know, cutting through here, and then my tool won't cut through anymore because it's stuck at the tip here. So I have to go and buy a new tool, and that's gonna be like, what, $30? And I'm like, dude, I ain't got time for that. You know, I just want to get something done, something nice for my fish room, something nice for my aquarium hood. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for any new tools, just to get the job done. So yeah, I'm gonna go with these. You know, it's the same amount of money, maybe even cheaper, because I don't have to buy the tool for it. So yeah, this is what I'm going for right now. It looks nice, it gets the job done. Look at this, look how nice and sleek this is compared to this. You know, there's 2 ways of going at aquarium, and I think I just want to go with the nice looking way. You know, I'm done with this trash life right here. I'm done with this trash life right here. You know, I just want everything to look nice and neat. And the second one right here goes to the other fish tank over here. This fish tank has been suffering because it hasn't had a lid, and all the waters are evaporating, as you can see. So after I put this on, I'm going to be topping it off with water. So hopefully this will help with the condensation or evaporation. It'll help with the evaporation. See? Tell me this looks better. Tell me this looks better than this ugly stuff over here. You know, I used to have lids on there too, but then I used these lids up here for it because these 2 tank didn't have any setup. I'm okay with these lids up here being up here because it's too tall for me to see anyways. So this is me at eye level, and I can't see the lids up there. That's the lid for up there. These down here, I'm not sure what size they are, but I'm sure they take the the aqua top. I think that's aquafin. I'm sure they take the aquafin brand type as well. I'll have to do some measurements and see what's going on. But yeah, everything's doing good. All the fishes are doing good. I haven't fed them yet, but I will in a bit. Let's move on to the next project, y'all. This is what I got, the top fin ocelot sword plant. I never seen this guy before. Looking very nice. Next up, we have the jungle valve. I'm not sure if I want to put this one in my tank yet. I think I might want to quarantine it. Not sure if people quarantine plant, but I kind of want to, because same with this guy. I see some nasty stuff on it, and I don't want it coming to any of these tank. I might quarantine it in here, you know. I don't know, but this one seems pretty healthy already. So yeah, I might quarantine in here. I'm not sure, or I might quarantine in a bucket, or set up an aquarium quarantine in there, or get one of those buckets over there and quarantine it in there. I think I might just do that route. That way I can see what kind of critters critting around. Alright, I'm gonna get to cracking the package open here. Alright, so I'm gonna open up this one. This is the jungle valve. Vallisneria, however you say it. I've always been wanting this plant, but I never got a chance to buy it. And now I have a chance to buy it, so here we go. I don't know how this is gonna survive, but apparently I've seen people with luck with it. And this is apparently supposedly a low-tech tank, or a low-tech plant. So I'm not sure if there's any bugs or critters that comes with this. Oh no, one of the things snapped off. This thing snapped off. I'm very sad about it, but that's okay. Hopefully it'll recover soon. I'm just gonna put it in here in case there's any critters that comes along with it, like hair algae or snails. That way I can just easily take it out. Just gonna throw them in here. And they're gonna be in here for probably a month. If there's any bacteria in here, any bacteria that will kill my fish, or any parasites, they will die within a month. No food. If there's shrimps in there, they're welcome. This one's done. I want to keep the two separated, so I'll get another bucket here. Home Depot bucket, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I use it every single day, and I have more than one. This is the crypt that I was talking about that has hair algae. I kind of want to pull the hair off first. Let me put it in here. I'm gonna get rid of all the hair algae first, and I'll keep it in there. I did see two snails gnawing at it, so I'm not sure if there's any snail eggs in here. I think it's inevitable. I'm gonna have hair algae. Bro, it's just too tiny. Maybe it'll be better if I put a light on there. You guys just don't know how paranoid I am of these hair algae. Because once they take over your tank, it's over, bro. I've seen so many people struggle with it. See that? That's hair algae. I love my fishes and my animals and my tank too much to have these critters coming in and just take over. I'm hoping I'm not disturbing the roots, because I'm pulling the hair algae out. Alright. This container has been contaminated with the new water. I don't want to re-dip this back into my fish tank and get water from my fish tank, so I'm using a new pitcher here and getting water from my fish tank and just pouring it in. That way I don't contaminate the fish tank that I have with this bucket right here. I'll keep that in there for a month. And after that, I'll add this to the aquarium over there behind me. I think that's what I'm gonna do for now. And I'm gonna put this by my baby brine shrimp hatchery because it has lights and I don't want to use additional lights. Welcome to my disgusting basement sink. I tend to stay away from the plants that are submerged, mainly because I'm afraid of the little critters that come along with it. That means like hydras. I had a hydra outbreak pretty recently, and I searched Google, and apparently, according to Google, there's a variety of things I can use to get rid of them. However, the most effective way for me is to use snails. And there's also medicine for hydras to get rid of them as well, but I don't want to go out my way just to get medicine just for something that I have that I can use to really get rid of my problems. So I use the snail, and in one day the hydra population has died. I only put one adult snail in there, and the hydra died. And then now I'm still facing my next snail problem in my guppy tank. Guppy tank is still struggling with the snails. I try to suck all the snails out every time I do a water change, but man, those guys, they bounce back really quick, man. I just don't know. I just don't know what to do, you know? It's like I had a snail problem in the past before with my 100-gallon tank on the bottom, but you know, I pretty much empty out the water, and it's been drained for a whole year and maybe 2. And I put it back up, and there's no snails in there, of course, because I restarted everything. But you know, that's not the path that I want to start strong again. You know, I want to start strong. No pests, no snails, no nothing. So right now, I'm very, very paranoid about all that stuff that's gonna happen if I introduce in new submerged plants from the fish store, because they come with stuff that I don't want, you know? Stuff that I have to go out of my way to treat it, or use my time and money and energy and effort to treat it. I kind of want to rinse this, but I'm afraid the chlorine might kill it. I might just get like a bucket of water and just kind of run through this real quick. Just kind of like pour it over it. So I got these 2.5 quart size buckets from Home Depot. I like going to Home Depot for various things. You know, I'm still renovating my house, and sometimes my wife wants to go and get something over there. I go to Home Depot and I shop around over there, and they have these 2.5 quart size buckets that works for me. I use these for my breeding, my angelfishes. They're like the perfect size, not too big, not too small. I put the little babies in here if I want to do water change. I use this to change out their water, take out water from their old tank and put in new water. I use this bucket all the time. One thing that I don't like about this thing is that it's so flimsy that it cracks. I'll show you what guys a cracked one looks like. So this is what a cracked one looks like. You know, it's cracked all around the edges just because, like, over time, you know, this is coming off. Over time, it just cracks. It's very thin, very flimsy. You know, what can you expect? It's only like, what, $2, $3? But yeah, not bad. I think it's a good investment for your aquarium use every day. This lasts for every angelfish breeding batch that I use. And once again, I'm stealing my wife's material here. Her pink scissor. Yeah, this is much easier than the knife. Anything that I have is always the harder route, the harder path, than what my wife decides on. Oh, I have 2. What the heck? Bro, this is a steal. Dude, I have 2 plants. What? I've never seen. Bro, I have 2 plants. That's awesome, dude. I thought there was only 1 in there. Alright, so remember what I said about this thing that's been cracking? Well, I bought plants and I wasn't planning ahead. So I'm gonna use this as a temporary thing to hold the plants. Anyways, so I use aquarium soil that just newly came out. I'm not sure if anyone's aware that they exist, but this is how they look like. They're made out of clay. I already washed this, so I'll put this in here. I'm gonna put my 2 sword plants in here. This is just a temporary thing. When I do get another pot, I will definitely, or a better looking pot, I will definitely put them separate. Keep them separate. That way they can grow. I'm not sure how these reproduce. I haven't had these swords plant survive too long with me, so this is all experimental for me. Some more dirt in there, or not really dirt. These are more like clay pebbles. Alright, so this one will first go in there. Oh, it's pretty deep. It's pretty deep. It's gonna get wet. There we go. Oh, and it got wet. That's fine. Dang, look at that greenery. I like it. Looks very nice. Now I'm just throw some root tabs in there. Give it some fertilization right away. Let me just grab the tab. And one of the reasons why I put them together is because I only need to use one of these tabs instead of 2 tabs for now. Ready, set, go. Oh no, I dropped it. Oh no, the other plant won't have any. I have to make sure it goes under. There we go. So I got these root tabs from PetSmart, and it's the API brand. I never tried this before. It's more cheaper than the other brand that I bought, which was Flourish. The Flourish, I think, was for 12 bucks. This is for 10 bucks. If this works, then I might just go this route. If they sell it in a lot of them in bulks, then I would definitely go for these guys. But for now, we'll see what happens. The Flourish one, it has kept that small one over there alive for a while, and I guess it works as it's still alive right now. Normally it would be dead right now if it's in my hand without anything. Mainly because I think I don't have any lights. This is the first time me actually giving them lights. Otherwise they just get light from the window and they die on me. So we'll see how it goes. This is kind of like my experimental adventure or whatever. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video all the way to the very end here. We're coming to an end for this video here. If you guys do like my contents, make sure you guys subscribe. If you guys like fish store tours, make sure you guys subscribe. In all of my vlogs here, I have a lot of things to say and a lot of things that goes on my mind. So I'm just gonna say whatever that's on my mind, whatever knowledge that I have in my mind. So if you guys like contents like this, make sure you guys stay tuned. I'll see you guys on the next one.